Got the babies out on grass now. It's a good feeling. They're mostly scared of me, but there's this one little one that really likes me. It's cool because it's this oddly colored one. She'll come out every morning and she'll follow me right away. The other ones won't follow me, but that one likes me, and it's the different colored one, so I'll always know which one it is. It's pretty cool. Busy day ahead. We've officially arrived at hoodie weather in the mornings and evenings, and I don't know, I'm kind of liking it, you guys. So the office is a mess. We were working on our light project. We got about half of them down. Still have to put like 6 more lights up here, but it's significantly brighter in here already. All right, 4 down, 2 to go. Got a couple more helpers here. Enjoying some lollipops. Is that good? Luke's finishing up the last one. I'm going to lunch. Very special lunch today. One of my favorite places. Harper's Grill. Got my guy, Tyson.
Guys.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great on my birthday.
You could have had lunch with anyone on your birthday and you chose me. I'm
Famous YouTuber right here. Of course, I had to.
So happy birthday. How old are you?
I'm 28 today.
20. Incredible. I'm addicted now to this 5-0 burger. Although Tyson's enticing me here.
This breakfast burger is awesome.
With the over easy egg on there.
Absolutely.
It's fantastic. Such a good lunch. I just fallen in love with Ford City more and more every time. The reason I'm down here today talking with Tyson, first I just got to catch up with him. He's like mover and shaker. He's always got something going on. Always some good stuff happening in Ford City here, as well as Kittanning. But they have a really exciting art project going on down here. They're restoring an old mural, and so I had to get some footage of that, show you guys. See if I can grab a quick interview here. So this is Allison and Kevin. Allison, you come from where?
Aspinwall, Pittsburgh.
And how did you end up in Ford City repainting the mail pouch mural?
I was asked to do this by Rob, who's the assurance agent in town here, and he found my information online and asked me for some references on my work and asked me if I'd be interested in doing this, and I said absolutely.
Very cool. What do you think of Ford City and Armstrong County so far?
Oh my gosh, it's so awesome. Like, it's been I've just loved exploring this town. It's very beautiful. People are very friendly.
Yeah.
And it's really walkable. They have great businesses here, but we've eaten lunch here nonstop. So it's been really great.
Very cool. And how long is your project? How long are you going?
Well, I initially gave myself 2 weeks, but it looks like it might be 3 to 4.
Okay.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep trucking forward.
It's a really massive project. I mean, you're talking a huge amount of square footage here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Yep.
Okay.
A lot of work.
And this is Kevin, right?
Yes.
And Kevin, what are you doing here?
I'm assisting Allison. I'm also in between, like trying to make a little bit of video myself of the whole process. This is first project like this I've ever worked on. Allison has more experience than me. I've assisted her on some smaller stuff in the past. It's been really interesting to see how challenging it is to work on brick. It's like a very craggy, porous surface.
Yeah.
So there are all sorts of extra little challenges you got to deal with in doing this, which is that accounts for a lot of the extra time it's taken us to do this and brainstorming certain things. So it's like not just slapping on paint on a giant wall, it's like preserving the history, like which everybody on the project is concerned with. So
Right.
there's certain things like the giant pouch has a lot of detail work, so it's like, okay, how do we cover that but also still look at the other stuff and paint over it, and you just gotta figure out methods that work with what this exact piece is.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, you guys are doing amazing. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know you're busy and you want to get back to work. So, but thank you for talking to me. Thank you for coming to Armstrong County and making it a little better.
Well, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Anytime.
All right. And Kevin and I we're gonna trade some footage. I'm trading some drone footage for some time lapses, right?
Yeah.
And so you'll see those coming up soon. So you guys have actually seen this in previous videos. I maybe I can pull up the clip. I think it was from like March of last year. But the mail patch sign here is getting redone. Isn't that beautiful? So these guys have an absolutely massive project. Probably a 30-foot tall building by maybe 60 or 70 feet. So you're talking almost 2,000 square feet of detail painting, and you know, they're probably they're more than 75% there as far as the surface area, but they have a lot of detail work on this part left. So probably going to be here for another couple weeks, but it's really cool to see it transform. Really makes a difference here in downtown Fort City. Shout out to Tyson and then all the donors. There's a bunch of private donors. It's actually a private project that's making that happen, along with the Historical Society and just a lot of different people involved in making that work. And so big shout out to Fort City. That's a really awesome thing for Armstrong County. It's something that, you know, as we've been talking about Kittanning 300 and about how to make Kittanning a better place to live, one thing that's come up many, many times is how do you increase the capacity for arts in the community? And one of the ways to do that is to actually display public art. And so something like that obviously was an advertisement at one point, but now it's a history piece. Now it's an art piece. And so if we can do more murals, maybe historical themed murals or different just art projects like that, large installations throughout the county, it would go a long way to making us a more tourist friendly place to be. Not to mention, for those of us that live here, it's a beautiful thing to look at. Back to the office, try to finish up the project here. Totally forgot to film the process here, but it is so stinking bright in this place. I mean, talk about a good place to make videos now. Normally I dread the clips that I have in my office because it's always so dark in here, but now I got like, my face is shining with sweat from the afternoon. It's a good day. Got a lot of work done. Got to go see Ford City, got to go see Tyson. That was really cool. And now I got to get home. Got our first soccer practice tonight. These guys are getting some practice too, huh? Can you show me how you kick it? Good job. Good job. Okay, you had your first practice last night, first game today. You excited? Mm-hmm. What's your team called? Do you remember the name?
Team Awesome.
Team Awesome. Do you think you guys are going to win today? Yeah. And how many goals do you think you're going to score this year?
I don't know, about
10 or something? Okay. We'll keep everybody updated, okay? Good luck today.
Bye-bye.